Well done, well done, well done. You ladies finished 12 weeks. 12 weeks consistent, stayed on top of everything, and also made time for your own development, which is so hard, especially for Black women to have time to do, because Black women, we have so many roles. If we're not married, we're a single mom, we're raising our kids, we're playing 2 different roles, we're working multiple different jobs just to pay our bills, because it's hard for African American women to find jobs where they're making good money, or they're entrepreneurs and they're working themselves to the ground. So I really applaud you.
Prioritize your education. You do not want to be the least educated person in the room. Amen? All right? You do not want to be. Now, you might be the least experienced. You might be continuing your education, but your goal should be not to always be the least educated person in the room. So I encourage you to continue your education, continue your learning, excel in your career. Whether it's degrees, certifications, licenses, continuing education, all of those things are critical. And once you have achieved your education, remain diligent about continuing education, okay?
Hey, this is Hamilton County Commission President Alicia Reece, and I want to congratulate Advance Now and Renika Smiley, because it's so important to have a place for women to come together and be able to share authentically the challenges of leadership. Because it's not easy, whether it's in the business, the corporate, the entrepreneurship, the political, the medical. It's very hard, and we got a lot of women that are first, and being first means that you have to provide the blueprint, because there is no blueprint. So Advance Now helps people come together to be able to share the blueprints with each other, and also to encourage people to keep going.
But to all the women, this program is important because a lot of times we don't have training. So we make a lot of mistakes. We waste a lot of time because we don't have training. We must be trained. Don't go in the boardroom and you don't even know how to go in the boardroom. Training. People say, let's speak truth to power. I've done it. It ain't easy. And a lot of people say they're speaking truth to power. They get in that room, I say, girl, speak up. Well, I'm just taking notes right now. Not right at this time. Because it's not popular to speak truth to power. So each of y'all have a story. Your story is important.
I'm just so excited and enthused to be here for these women today for the Advance Now, GENNOW program. And it's not really just about the program, it's about everything that this igniting program can be. It's catalyzing us as women to rethink how we position ourselves professionally, to be deep and impactful with our own economic mobility, and to know that overcoming obstacles, overcoming challenges, there is nothing that can stop you from achieving your professional dreams and your personal dreams as well. So congratulations to the women who have participated in today's program in Advance Now. And bigger than just congratulations to them, congratulations to all the women who will come after them, who will be inspired to invest in their own economic opportunities, workforce development, networking, everything that this program pours into be. We are so proud to have it in our region in Cincinnati, and Greater Cincinnati Foundation is so incredibly proud to support it.
Black women are extremely educated, skilled, ready to in position, but we're often kept out, and we really don't have access to the people who can actually help promote us in our careers. And so I'm kind of proud to be at an organization that really looked at where we're making our investments and decided it can't go to the same old, and decided to partner with an organization like GENNOW. So Renika, I just want to tell you thank you for all you do. We are so proud to support the Advance Now Network, and I really want us to continue to move forward. And we kind of live by this adage, this quote at our organization. I want to encourage us all to live by it, because alone we can do so little, but collectively together we can do so much. And so I just want to thank you for all that you have done for the women here. And I want the women here to just feel proud of what they have done and will continue to do in the future.
The biggest thing for me I wanted to get better at was professionally networking. But after going through it and listening to these phenomenal Black women and hearing their struggles, their goals, and their achievements that they've made, it made it way more easier. Renika and Nicole did an awesome job with giving us the guidelines and advice on how to navigate and become better with the networking. And I really appreciate the networking event that Renika invited us to. From that, I was able to reach out to individuals that I would have never reached out to before, reach out and ask for someone to be my mentor, sponsor, and everything. And I just am really appreciative for that, because when I started the cohort, I was starting a new position. And after starting a new position, I didn't know how to navigate with community partners. And now I'm not nervous at all. I feel comfortable, and I really just appreciate this cohort for that experience.
Throughout this experience, it has been tremendous. I've learned and grown great bonds with exceptional women. I've been able to learn different techniques in networking, also about advancing my position and going further in my career.
I stepped into this role like, okay, I ain't never been a CEO. I don't even know what it takes. But there are people in this room who I picked up the phone and I said that exact same thing. I don't know what to do now. Y'all gotta help me. And there are people in this room that stood up, put their hand out, and had a word in the room, behind the closed doors, that prepared people for me to walk in and say yes. And that's what I mean about having a strong network. I did not know people were watching me. They watched me work. They liked what I was doing. And when I was ready to step in this role, the table was already set and prepared for me to eat. And I share that testimony because it's important to do that. You're gonna be doing work and feel like, I don't like my boss, I don't like my job, they get on my nerves, this work is hard, I'm tired, I don't feel well. And what I say is, yes, get your rest. But if you know your purpose, keep going, because what you need will be provided for you, period.
Supporting Key Boyd. She's one of our co-workers that we've known now for, well, I've known her for a couple years. John's known her for about a year now, and she's one of the managers that we work with, and obviously, you know, I see that she's always trying to improve herself, and so that's what made her decide to go through this program. I think there's a lot of benefits, not just to her, but also, you know, to people that she can inspire. She has a couple kids that I think it's, you know, really cool that they can see how she continues to grow her career, and, you know, seek out those opportunities. So it's a really awesome thing that she's doing, and that's why we're here supporting her.
First, to be president of the Hamilton County Commission, first to run the YWCA, first to create a media company. There's so many firsts in this room. And when you're trying to be the first, which so many of us are, there's this incredible pressure to be perfect. And my challenge to you is to realize that perfection is an unattainable goal. There's enough pressure on you already. You don't need to put even more pressure on yourself. And recognize that the first one through the door always gets bloody. Despite the fact that these three women have persevered and achieved, they will tell you to a person that they've got the battle scars. There is no easy path to success. But what makes it a little easier is the community that you have created, the support system that you now have, the fact that every single person in this cohort will have your back, will be there to celebrate with you when you succeed, and be there to pick you up when you fall.